Hey all, it's Blake. Happy April Fools. Hope you pulled a good joke on somebody. Happy Easter as well. Also, it is the kickoff for National Poetry Month, something that's been celebrated here in the States since 1996, and I believe it's National Poetry Month up in Canada as well. You know, it's a time to help make people a little more aware of poetry. And so I thought this year, to do my part in that, I am going to post a poem online every day of the month. I'll be reading some of my favorites, throwing in a couple of my own as well. And I know this first day, looking at the clock, it's 11 o'clock here in St. Paul, so I'm cutting it pretty close. But I'm sure I'll be a little more with it the rest of the month. So today, I'm going to start off with one of my own. It's the easiest thing to do. And it's from a collection, a little anthology, the poem I picked. It's from a collection of poems called Trust, Truth, and Ridiculous Goofs. It's a collection of friendship poems. The poem I am going to read is A Boy and His Dog, because anyone who knows me or has seen any of my posts on social media knows I'm a dog person. So here we go. First poem of the month. A Boy and His Dog. A boy and his dog racing down the street, excited to go wherever they go. She chases a squirrel and sniffs the tree. He laughs as he's pulled along by her leash. Oh, what fun they will have, they never know. A boy and his dog racing down the street. They splash through puddles on a muddy beach. They romp around the yard covered in snow. She chases a squirrel and sniffs the tree. He turns away as she squats down to pee. They run down the block and they run back home. A boy and his dog racing down the street. Who owns who? The eternal mystery. For these best friends never go it alone. She chases a squirrel and sniffs a tree. He leads her home when it's time for a treat. A cookie for him and for her a bone. Then they are off and racing down the street. They will chase squirrels even in their sleep. Thank you for listening. If you like my poetry at all, I do have a Twitter at Daily Cinquains. Cinquains are one of my favorite forums. I also post them on Steemit and a few other places, social media. Well, I write them daily. Sometimes I don't always post them daily. I try to. But tomorrow, I think we'll have one of my favorite poems by Langston Hughes. Till then, have a good night, guys.